What's going on there, Twitch and YouTube world? And well, I got one more video for you folks, and I'm probably going back on a little bit of a hiatus, if you will. I'm sure some folks saw my post on Reddit and probably have seen my thoughts in the Discord channel. And as much as I love the game, I just don't think it's in a really great state. But I do not want that to take away from doing what we do best, and that's helping other players figure out what's going on in the game, what has changed, and what you could take with you. So just for a little while, consider this my parting gift to you. I'm diving right in. Everything is going to be real quick, in and out. I'm going to get to whatever it is that you're probably wondering and wrap this up. First and foremost, there has been some drastic changes. If you did not take a look at the patch notes, the main developer focused on things like aim assist, recoil, gun balance, has made some changes to the attachments, making things like weapon spread, walk accuracy, walk speed, ADS speed, and ADS an extreme factor for you to consider in the game as a whole. And the first thing I want to say is that they definitely need to do something about aim assist. Because honestly, that is what has contributed to the weapon changes that you're seeing now. And they actually did the weapon changes in hopes to bring the aim assist down. So instead of just turning it down, they thought that they could change the way the guns themselves acted in the game, and in turn did the opposite, right? By increasing recoil and increasing weapon spread, they in turn increase the reactiveness of the rotational aim assist in the game. And you guys are more welcome to do some more research on that. Chrysaris, the developer, has posted a lot of that stuff in the Discord channel, so do your research. But I just think, me personally, right now, the game is in a very unenjoyable state. Like, you know, we're still winning. If I play with the boys, we're still stomping lobbies. And I some of you might go, well, why would you quit if nothing's really changed? And the answer is, I like fair, competitive matchups in any game that I play. So that's my quick little 1 to 2 minute rant. Let's get into the loadouts, because that's what you came here for. First and foremost, Tacoma Kestrel is still the bread and butter. This is currently the setup that I'm going to recommend for most folks. You can see the accuracy is really high up. Recoil control is something that I'm not necessarily focused on with this specific weapon. It's all about reducing the spread and making the weapon accurate, as I am able to control your recoil. So if you're able to do the same, 1.3 reflex sight, Tacoma heavy barrel, Tacoma heavy grip, and Tacoma drum mag is going to treat you right. Kestrel loadout, still the bread and butter, along with virtually everything else that I'm going to show you today. And I am running the light stock, the 3X advanced combat scope, the Kestrel lightweight barrel, and the Kestrel laser pointer. One thing I do want to mention to you is there is a bug right now. So if you feel like you've been hitting a lot of your shots while quick scoping specifically, well, you are. The issue is the devs have confirmed there's a bug right now causing you to have hip fire accuracy if you release your aim down sights too soon. So if you want to hit all your shots using the sniper rifle, you unfortunately are going to have to semi-hard scope all your shots. That's what's been going on. You also are able to continue using the shortened version or the no scope versions that you can find in my other builds. They did basically give you a 25% recoil nerf, but that's only when you're in the air. So that's just something for you to think about up close, and just using it as a regular sidearm is still going to be fantastic for you. So just some food for thought for you no scopers who like to use the 1.2 or the 1.4x sights on this same exact build. Hookshot, leapers, slam fist. This current meta with the Roadrunners is all about keeping it aerial, and I think Soldier Backpack is back to being the GOAT once again, unless you are a double Ripper or double Paralyzer user. Any other time, I'm gonna stick to the Soldier Backpack. Next loadout is going to be the Pink Fury Vulture. This is going to be a new gun you see with the latest buffs given to it by the devs kind of creeping up in popularity. I like to run the Vulture 1.3x reflex sight, the Vulture heavy barrel, the Vulture drum mag, and the noise suppressor for the Vulture. This again is going to be focused on getting you as much spread reduction as possible. This is going to focus on having the fastest fire rate. And yes, you do need to have this specific model. So if you weren't playing there during the battle pass to get this, you're kind of out of luck. And I'd say the Cybergoth is a very close second. Their stats are barely different, but you are going to see some things change maybe in the area of recoil control. So food for thought. Regular Vulture, it's all right. I wouldn't build it if you don't got any of the exclusive versions of the weapon. As you can see, I'm running the Kestrel. And then once again, we are running hookshot leapers, but the recon drone is a must for your team. If you're not running recon drone, then you should be running the paralyzer. Remember, folks, data is what's going to help you win games. So use that data to your advantage. Otherwise, you're playing hamstringed. And it is one of the things I'd like to see kind of nerfed out of the game right now. I'm kind of sick of everybody having wall hacks. Next is going to be the Influencer. This bad boy is still going to be one of the top weapons in the game. So without further ado, we have the Influencer 1.3x, the Influencer lightweight barrel, the Influencer light stock, and the Influencer flashlight. Focus on keeping things tight, but mobile and accurate. This one's a little bit different because I like to usually use this on the go, in chases, shooting folks out of the air. This is what's been working for me. There's a lot of ways you can build this gun, and it's going to continue to be effective. It's broken. 3 shots almost every single time if you do it right. Run up on someone, aim center mass, and let the magic flow. One thing I will go ahead and call out, though, is if you are using a crosshair on your screen, this weapon does sway a lot. Turn that off. Use the natural crosshair given to you by the developers in the game, and you're going to notice you are hitting way more shots, especially when you're in air or in flight situations. Recon Leapers, this one does have a Ripper on it just for the lulz. Ripper is going to pair really well with something like the Influencer. Both are capable of removing limbs, making the fights very short, quick, and effective. And as you can see, limb accelerator to just be a troll and boost the effectiveness of the limbs. Now, one last build I am going to go ahead and hook you up with is going to be an assault rifle. M4 is back, ladies and gents, and it is busted. I'm personally going to recommend the exclusive early season Commodore version, and what you should put on it is the following: M4 Commodore heavy barrel, the tactical flash hider, the M4 Commodore slim foregrip, and the M4 Commodore drum mag. Interesting build, but this is going to basically turn you into a frickin' laser beam. And with you folks on controller having god tier aim assist, use this gun and enjoy the free wins that the devs have given to you. In fact, run 2 of these and enjoy the free wins that the devs have given to you. Every top tier elite 10 plus KD mindfuck is using this gun right now. iLance is using this gun right now. Mr. Mavs is using this gun right now. What a Week is using this gun right now. So if you just want a free laser beam that takes 0 effort with the already given 0 effort aim assist, here it is, ladies and gents. Yes, I'm salty. Anyways, moving on, because we're not here to talk about that. Let's talk about the Piercer. A lot of you are probably wanting to get used to this gun. One thing you need to know with this is you need to hold your right click and charge it up. Look for your target, then ADS. Remember what I told you about that sniper bug. Currently, if you're using long range scopes, if you release the ADS too soon, you will get hipfire accuracy. So a lot of you right now are probably seeing the beam go to the left, go to the right, and you're wondering how. I'm literally aiming straight on at my target, and it's because the devs need to fix it. Fun fact, if you're using a controller, for some weird reason, this seems to be a bug that affects you much less. Weird. Let's take a look at the build. Piercer 4 to 8 adjustable scope, Piercer lightweight barrel, noise suppressor for the Piercer, and the angled foregrip. A little bit different from the last build video that I gave you, but I spent some time having a chat with Veckenstein. Make sure y'all check him out on twitch.tv. And this was the final product that he had gave me. So it works really well, really effective. Just make sure you're not getting out of ADS too soon, or you're going to see that beam go to the left or right. Really broken sniper rifle right now, to be honest with you. This gun is my secret sauce. I'm not even going to lie. I contemplated not sharing this with folks and just keeping it amongst the top players. But I'm just not that kind of guy. And even though you already have an extremely broken advantage, this gun is going to take you to the top. It is very similar to the M4. If you run this with the M4, you have a loadout of the gods. You do need to have access to the exclusive Battle Pass version, which is the AZV Doom Zero. It is limited in attachment options, but you only need 3 on this bad boy to turn it into a complete, just lasering machine. Noise suppressor for the AZV-100, stubby foregrip for the AZV-100, and the AZV-100 flashlight. Use it, abuse it, thank me later. It'll do the talking for me. As you can see, my main loadout almost always will consist of hookshot, recon. I like these 2 limbs. They are the best in the game right now. If you are not running hookshot, recon, the next best set of limbs, in my opinion, is double slam fist. Keep yourself in the air at all times. Limit the amount of time you get rippered, and maximize the amount of time that you can catch folks in the air, especially if you're on controller console, and abuse the aim assist. When they're in the air, they are the most vulnerable, and you will be able to get the most kills. So find a way to keep yourself up there. And yes, this applies to all variants of the game, whether you're on PC or whether you're on PC M&K or PC controller. Staying in the air will result in better accuracy and more kills overall. Soldier backpack to top things off. Roadrunners, just because I needed to have 1 kit for the lulz, but again, I would prefer Leapers right now over everything. Again, hookshot, 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 slam fist, slam fist, slam fist, and some sort of data limit. If you're not going with recon, go with the paralyzer. Moving on to the next weapon in the kit. I think I swapped it, so let's just switch on over to it. It is going to be the boom slang. The boom slang is in a really good spot right now with the changes to the attachment specifically. If you're able to tighten up the spread and enable the accuracy, you officially have another laser beam. So boom slang 1-dot reflex sight, boom slang heavy barrel, boom slang drum mag, and boom slang flashlight. And that's really it, folks. I'm not using really anything else in the game right now other than my Kestrel, the AZV, and the Commodore M4. If you have access to an M4, still a really, really great gun. I already know a lot of folks are going to ask me, what about the Maniac? Maniac is still in a really great position. Use it if you want to. Kite's still in a really great position. Use it if you want to. Tacoma's really in a great position. Use it if you want to. But again, to simplify this video entirely for you, hookshot, leapers, recon is my primary limb recommendation. Double slam fist is going to be my second primary limb recommendation. Soldier backpack will be my main bag recommendation for all of you. And I do think the Kestrel still outperforms the Piercer. So that is going to be my main long range recommendation for you. Honestly, to leave on a positive note, shout out to the devs. I'm a huge fan of Bored Ape entirely, and these brand new skins and emotes in the game are fucking badass, and was the main reason I decided to hop on and play a little bit more OTG in the last week. But with that being said, I'm just not having fun from a competition level. It's sad that I have to play with a locked-in squad and stomp lobbies 24/7. I can't solo queue. I can't play with new players and help them learn the game because everybody's running around with a freaking aimbot lasering folks with a freaking 0.9 KD and a 1.1 KD. And it just, you can literally feel and tell within the exchanges themselves, they're not built like that, right? And when you're not built like that, it's hard for me to just like respect taking the L, right? Respect taking the loss. And my ego's hurt. So truthfully, I'm on to bigger, better things for a little while. I left last time, and when I came back, there was a lot of you who were like, hey, man, where have you been? And I'm sure it's going to be the same way this time. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a week. Maybe it'll be 2 weeks. I'm going to go play some other shit. Verdansk is back. I'll go fuck around on COD for a little while and see if I still got it. Maybe play a little Warcraft on the side. I'll figure it out. But until next time, folks, thanks for stopping by. Peace, love, and happiness. Y'all be easy.